Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is Adult in 101 and this series is about the London commute and why I hate it so much. The first reason why I hate the commute is because of the crowds that it brings. I don't get why it's just so overpopulated. It's as if they advertise the free bacon roll back on the tubes each morning. Like, I just don't get it, and I think it's generally because London is overcrowded. I don't get why people still live here, you know, move to Winchester, move to Scunthorpe or something like that. You know, there are just so many people trying to get to work in the mornings, and like, I can't say they should make tubes more frequent because it's like every 2 minutes. Like, I feel like they're as frequent as possible. I just feel like London is just overcrowded, and I feel like we haven't got any choice. Like, we have to take the tube because I can't take the bus because that will take me 4 times longer to get to where I want to get to. You know, I can't be sitting on the bus waiting for the red light to turn green. I ain't got the patience for that at 7 AM in the morning. So they've introduced congestion charge, but it's still congestion. So what are they charging? I still can't get in a car because there's so much congestion on the road. So clearly it's not working. The second thing I hate is the smell. It's 7 AM. Why are you stinking up the carriage? 7 AM is the time where you should be smelling the best. Why are you smelling the worst? God forbid I see you on my way back home. Let's say they did have a shower in the morning, but their excuse is they ran for the tube. That is no excuse. You need to up your deodorant game. That's what you need to do, because even if you do sweat, you should still be smelling all right. Now my nose is bending, you know, and I have nowhere to turn because it's overcrowded. And it's always the people that smell the most that have the audacity to now stretch their hands and reach the top grab bar, and now their armpits are now exuding bodily disorder, bodily harm, bodily fluid. Now the whole carriage is now suffering because you decided not to shower for 3 days. Why? But of course there'll be a plonker on the train to open a packet of cheese and onion crisps, but as Londoners we mind our own business, so we don't grab the packet out of his hand, we let him eat it. And to add insult to injury, there's no effective aircon on the tubes, so the smells are just circulating round and round. That's the true air pollution, I tell you. As I said, the trains are packed, but there's always one knobhead that thinks he's part of the Great Britain Olympics team, and when he hears mind the closing doors, he decides to do 200-meter sprint. Yeah, and that's how you've now headbutted me inside the train, because you want to run before the door closes. It's not a competition. Just wait for the next one. It's coming in 2 minutes.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
The fourth thing that annoys me is that everybody thinks they're bloody Spider-Man, don't they? I mean, there's rails for a reason. If you can't stand and you can't withstand the force of the moving train, then hold on to the grab rails. They're there for a reason. But no, you think that your knees are strong enough to uphold you, and then you end up falling on me. And then you end up stepping on my toe because you can't use your brain to hold the grab rails. This one is a point that I take very seriously, okay? Because countless amount of times people have fallen on me. I have been lucky to get a seat, then the train becomes filled and somebody thinks that they have got the kneecaps of Iron Man, but they clearly don't. And when the train, you know, does a bit of a jig, they end up falling on top of me. It's happened to me plenty of times, you know. That's not what I'm paying for. And adding on to that point, I don't know about you, but I pay for my seat. So if an elderly person gets on the train, I'm looking the other direction, to be honest. There's other people down the aisle that could get up for you, but for me, you don't know the story behind my knees. You don't know if my back is working well. I'm not getting up for you. Sorry, Linda. No. Should have got there earlier. One thing I've realised about the tubes is kind of like Narnia, you know? There's always space, even though you think there's no space. Because one person will get off the tube, somehow 10 people will fit on. And I don't know how. So you finally made it off the tube and you just want to get to work in one piece. So you're trying to go up the escalators. But of course there's a bloody tourist on the left-hand side. And the thing is, you make your steps known that you're coming up the escalators. they still don't get the bloody hint. And the thing is, when you're walking up the escalators, you get yourself into a bit of a pace. I don't want to be stopping every 10 seconds telling someone to move to the right. Use your heads. You can see everyone else is standing to the right. What makes you special, eh? Bloody leftist. So you finally get out the train station, then what happens? You get hit by a bike. Of course, I feel like the bikes are more dangerous than the cars and buses. Like, the speed that they go at, I just don't get it. I don't know who made them the owner of the road. Because Boris Johnson gave you a cycle lane, now you think that you can just be manoeuvring anyhow? No. In addition to that, you've got the fare prices increasing. Transport in London is bloody expensive, but I ain't gonna get into that. The juxtaposition of weather makes you ill because it's bloody snowing outside and in the tube is 28 degrees. Like, I just don't get what I'm supposed to be wearing, you know? And God forbid you have Extinction Rebellion on your train, you're not getting to work at all. Then when you finally get to work, you realise that your drink is spilled in your bag. And it's only 8:45 AM. I'm pretty sure if you live in London or you've experienced the London commute, you can understand exactly where I'm coming from. If I've missed out any points, write it down below in the comment section. I want to laugh out of frustration, because at this point, if you don't laugh, you'll actually just get so angry. So you just have to be at peace, you know, because the London commute can actually come and kill you. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.